Happy with the point from that, Peter?
No, not happy with a point at all. I think we should have or could have won the game. In the end, going 1-0 down from a ridiculously bad decision from the referee. The character for my players to come back into the game, to come back to 1-1, that's pleasing. That's very pleasing, but having seen the incident, the contentious incident on the video, courtesy of our videographer, their player, we should have been brought back for another free kick. There was no advantage for us. Their player would be booked through the laws of the game, and they end up going up and scoring. So it's astounding to even know how that has transpired, you know, and that in the end has cost us 2 points. I know it's the second game into the season, but if we come out of here with 2 wins from 2 games, it sets us up really well. So decisions cost you. You know, I should be talking about how my players' decisions aren't right or are right, but you know, we're talking about something else totally differently that's out of my control, and that's very frustrating.
Do you think it took that incident to get the players fired up to come back and get the ball in the net for the equaliser?
No, I think we were, you know, first half we dominated in their half. That was obviously because of the wind. Second half the game was pretty much even, but when you take into account that they had the wind, that's quite good from our side. You know, we created a couple of chances. After the 2 goals go in, then the game becomes end to end, and I'm sure from a neutral point of view it's great looking at it because they hit the bar, we've had a goal disallowed, and there's a couple of chances for both sides. But the lead up to that, I think I've got to compliment my players, because when we went to 1-0 down, the character of the boys was, it could have gone either way. You've seen other players or other teams where players might get sent off when they're upset and frustrated, and my boys got upset and frustrated and went up and scored a goal. So that's the most pleasing thing, especially for a new team and a new squad together, to show that character. You know, we did it earlier on the season against Queen of the South. You know, I think we played Morton and we were 4-0 down and we were still, you know, pushing and going. So that's, you can't coach that. That's really the boys got to take that on themselves, and the belief in each other to go and push, and they know that they can score goals. So and we managed to get one.
Are you happy with how the team's gelling together early on, or still areas you're looking to strengthen?
I'm happy with how they're gelling. You know, the last week a 1-0 away from home was a great away result, but we had to withstand 20 minutes of real pressure from Brecon City. So, you know, we got through that and we got away with a win. Today, the character to come back, so I'm pleased from that aspect. There's a lot of things we need to still improve on. It's only early days, but we are looking to strengthen in, you know, maybe 1, maybe 2 positions, because we have a very slight squad. You know, I think when you look at our bench today, there's the 17, 18 and 19-year-olds on the bench, so we are looking to strengthen, but there's no immediate rush unless we get a couple of injuries. So, and we are unfortunate that we've had Nia Joseph out. Looks like he'll be out for 6 weeks, so then it becomes a little bit more immediate, but not something that we need to rush into totally.
That's good. Cheers.